All right, hello. I'm doing a quick movie review of a movie I just watched based on a suggestion by someone on a horror group I'm a part of. The movie is called Dead Male. It was released in 2024. The synopsis is there is a piece of mail that is sent through the post office, and they go through the mail and they sort it out. And what happens is they have a department where if they can't decipher exactly the address where the mail needs to go, they'll figure out their to the best of their ability of where to send it. And if they can't find that information out, they'll try their best to contact the person, and the story goes from there. So, um, I did not like this movie. I This is a psychological drama, which I actually enjoy. Psychological, why it's actually one of my favorite movie genres. Psychological thrillers with gore and any horror, but specifically gore. I just like details of that. I think it's very cool to see that kind of stuff incorporated in psychological thrillers or dramas. Now, with psychological dramas, I like when it gets obscure. So there's some times where, for instance, movies like this one, it is obscure in how they handle the storyline and as you get to know the characters. So I like that. But this is a slow burner. And I usually don't mind slow burners. I actually can sit through movies. But this movie, I literally stopped it like 3 times. And I was tempted to not watch the rest of it. But I was like, no, let me watch this all the way through. So I finally sat through it and finished it literally just now. And no, the acting is great. I have to give it to the cast. But also, wait, not yet. The casting's great. You can see that they chose some people who truly know how to act. I really did believe they were their characters. Also, there's an investigative detail in the storyline. The way they did that was very good. Um, so that was intriguing to me. Now, on to the but and the however and practically. So those were the pros of this movie. The cons, I have a lot of them. But to make this short, this is a slow burner. And I mean slow. Pretty much what they've done is they intrigue you with certain parts of the storyline, so it keeps you interested for a moment. But then it just kind of focuses on one character for a little too long, and then it's almost like the movie is just based on this person, and it's like, what? Like they're not really interesting. And then they kind of lose traction on what the storyline is about. And I kind of understand why they did it the way they displayed the movie. They were pretty much using like the investigative detail, like they incorporate that into the storyline, but it just didn't work with this for me. I was like, wow, like they could have really used this in a whole other way, and portrayed it that way, but they decided to go this route. I didn't like it. Um, Next, I don't know who wrote this, but I will be shocked if you're Black American like me and you wrote Black Americans like that in this story. Because I'm telling you right now, there's some scenes I'm like, absolutely not. There's no way those characters would have acted like that in those certain scenes. Absolutely not. I was like, wow. So I don't know what you were thinking, but yeah. Um, Don't do that again. Like, cause you just, I can't wait to hear other people talk about that. Cause I'm telling you right now, like, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. No. And then the end credits. Now, I actually looked it up and I was like, how dare you do that? Like that, this is no joke. The storyline of it, this seemed like, whoa, okay. The detail you put into the storyline, I'm thinking, okay, if you have the end credits like that, and then I look it up, what? So don't do that again either, because especially in today's world, you don't want to do mess like that. Because yeah, people are going to take that and run with it. Okay, we don't need more people doing that kind of stuff. It's already enough of that. So absolutely not. Out of 10 stars, I give this a 2. That's how bad this is. The only reason why I give it a 2 is because of the 2 pros that I had. All the rest were cons. And so out of 5 stars, a 1. Okay? I'll give it that, but absolutely not with this movie. And today is Thursday, 2025, April 24th. I usually say it the other way, but my brain is thinking of when I'm at work. I write it the British way. I used to live there. So I was like, why am I saying it like that? But yeah. All right. That was my movie review of this movie called Dead Mail. No, I don't recommend it at all. So thumbs down.